So thanks for tuning in. In today's session, we are simply going to do a worked example that is just helping us to practice our, skills on depreciation calculations. The question goes, Arnold purchased a notebook PC for 2,600 US dollars. It has an estimated life of 4 years. Okay. But- So Arnold bought a notebook PC for this amount, 2,600. It has an estimated life of 4 years and the scrap value of 200. Yeah, it's still 200 USD. Okay, let me summarize this here. It is the cost at which this thing was bought. Yeah, it cost Arnold 2,600 US dollars, and the lifetime is 4 years, and the scrap value is 200 US dollars. He is not certain whether he should use straight line. We talked about this thing, straight line method of depreciation or reducing balance method for depreciation. That is for purposes of depreciating the PC. So you are required to calculate the depreciation to the nearest US dollars using both methods, showing clearly the balance remaining in the computer account at the end of the 4 years. And we are being required to use 45% as the rate for reducing balance. So we shall get started with this question. So let's begin with the straight line method. So with the straight line method of depreciation, remember with the straight line method of depreciation, the rate of depreciation is constant throughout the years. It is a constant figure. It is the same each year. So now we know that for straight line method, it is supposed to be, we have the cost right here. We have the scrap value right there. So we need to first get the depreciation rate per year, which is supposed to be constant. So in this case, it's our cost for the cost is 2,600. That's the cost of the computer. We subtract the scrap value, which is 200. When we subtract those two, 2,600 minus 200, the answer we get here is the depreciable amount. In other words, the depreciable amount or the amount that is supposed to be depreciated over the years. But remember, the lifetime of this asset is 4 years. So because it is 4 years, it means that this depreciable amount that we have gotten is supposed to be spread across 4 years evenly. So it means this depreciable amount is going to be divided by 4. And so the answer we get there is 600. In other words, 2,600 minus 200 is going to give us 2,400. Divide that by 4, and we shall end up with 600. This 600 simply means that using the straight line method, in order for this depreciable amount of 2,400 to be consumed until we reach the scrap value, we are going to have to depreciate 600 every year. So now that we know the depreciation every year, we shall get started with year 1. So in the first year, the cost, of course, we are going to say cost is going to be 2,600. Then we subtract less the depreciation for that year, which is going to be 600. And so the net book value at the end of the year, or the cost of the computer at the end of the year, is going to be 2,000. And definitely this 2,000, which so happens to be the net book value, is what shows up in the balance sheet at the end of the year. So we are going to continue doing that until we finish, we get done with the 4 years. So we move to the next, we go to year 2. This is less depreciation. So we go to year 2. In the second year, it's going to be the cost of this asset at the beginning. It's definitely 2,000 less depreciation. When you subtract the depreciation, which is 600, we shall end up with 1,400. This is the net book value at the end of the second year, or the cost of the asset. And this net book value is what we show in the balance sheet. So that is the second year. So we move on to the third year. Let me put it here. In the third year, we have what we call the opening cost, which is 1,400, less the depreciation for that year, which is 600. And when we subtract the two, we shall end up with 800. So this is the net book value at the end of the third year. Then we go to the fourth year. We shall have the opening net book value, or the cost of the value of the asset, which is 800, less depreciation for that year, which we agreed was 600, and we end up with 200. So you realize that at the end of the year, of the 4 years, on the fourth year, we have, the scrap value. So now the question tells us that you are required to calculate the depreciation to the nearest dollar using both methods, showing clearly the balance remaining. So we've been showing the balance remaining, which is that for the first year, after the second year, the third year, and the fourth year. So now let's go ahead and show the balance remaining when we are using the reducing balance method. And the question requires us to use 45% for reducing balance. So I'm going to write here for the reducing balance. So again, for the reducing balance method, now remember with the reducing balance method, we are applying the percentage on the balance that is remaining. So it is just as straightforward as that. So in the first year, we have our cost. This thing cost us 2,600. So depreciation is going to be 45%, so it's 45 over 100 of the remaining balance, which is 2,600. And so it means our depreciation here, when we multiply that, is going to be 1,170. So if I may put this proper, remove this. So this was 2,600 minus the depreciation, and then we shall end up with 1,430. So we shall move on to the second year, year 2. Again, year 2. Now, what is the opening balance in year 2? In year 2, the opening balance is 1,430. So from 1,430, we shall say less the depreciation. Remember, this is reducing balance, so it's going to be 45 over 100 of the remaining balance, which is 1,430. That's the reducing balance. So our depreciation here is going to be 643.5. When you subtract the 2, you shall end up with 786. Okay, so we shall go to our third year, year 3. Our opening balance for year 3, the opening net book value, or our net book value for the computer, it will be 786.5 less the depreciation. It's going to become, 45 over 100. Multiply that by 786.5. The answer we shall get here when we multiply that in the third year is going to give us 432.5. When we subtract that, we end up with the net book value of the value of the computer at the end of the year, which is 194.659. Then finally the fourth year. The opening net book value is 194.65. We subtract the depreciation, so we shall say less depreciation. The depreciation is 45% of the remaining balance, which is 194.65. What do we have? We have, I think we made an error here. This is supposed to be, the calculation is supposed to give us 353.925. When we subtract those two, then we shall end up with the net book value at the end of the year here. And the net book value at the end of the year right here is going to be 86 minus 3 is going to give us 432.5. Then in this fourth year, the opening depreciation is 432.5. Subtract the depreciation for that year, which is 45% of, it's going to become 45% of the remaining balance, which is 432.5, and then we shall end up with 194.659, and then we shall end up with 237.84, which is approximately 238. That is the balance. So these are just two, we're just trying to practice use of the two different methods of depreciation, reducing balance and straight line method. We have been able to, see how it flows in both methods, on which depreciation method you should choose to use. That is something that was extensively discussed in our previous session. So moving forward in the next session, we shall be doing another worked example on the same.